SVG-TV News headlines sponsored in part by Flow.
Hey, let's admit it. Most of us only put on data for one thing. Or maybe it's like two things. I know for me it's simply about Instagram. But for you, maybe it's about Facebook, right? Sometimes you just need that extra data to take you through the next 24. Well, let me tell you about Flow 24. It saved my pocket and my social life. Just $2 and I simply chose a social media that's right for me. For you, maybe it's Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram. You decide and it's yours for the next 24. Hey, it's the perfect bolt-on to your combo plan. Flow 24. Save my pocket and my social life. Isn't it about time you switch to Flow? Just dial *129 *7#, option 1 to activate Flow 24. Flow terms and conditions apply.
In the headlines, government to tighten up on tax loopholes with the passing of the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2019. Studies show 350,000 Trinidad and Tobago citizens may have mental health issues. Turkey's ruling party loses hold on the capital but claims victory after Sunday's local elections. And in sports, Vince Heat qualifies for CONCACAF Nations League. These and other stories coming up in SVG-TV Evening News and Sports.
That was the news headline sponsored in part by Flow.
Hey, let's admit it. Most of us only put on data for one thing. Or maybe it's like two things. I know for me it's simply about Instagram. But for you, maybe it's about Facebook, right? Sometimes you just need that extra data to take you through the next 24. Well, let me tell you about Flow 24. It saved my pocket and my social life. Just $2 and I simply chose a social media that's right for me. For you, maybe it's Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram. You decide and it's yours for the next 24. Hey, it's the perfect bolt-on to your combo plan. Flow 24. Save my pocket and my social life. Isn't it about time you switch to Flow? Just dial *129 *7#, option 1 to activate Flow 24. Flow terms and conditions apply.
SVG-TV local news segment sponsored in part by Haroon Bear. Hold your own.
Isn't it about time that you are rewarded for showcasing your national pride, loyalty, and holding your own? How about a Hyroon branded jacket, a shopping spree at Massey stores, a stainless steel cooler, cases of Hyroon, a trip to Miami, or $10,000? All of this and more can be yours. It's this simple. Each prize is 10 stamps away from the last. Get your free passport and get stamped now. How? Just buy 3 Hyroon beers and bam! Your shop owner will stamp your passport. Listen, the way I see it, you're gonna drink Hyroon beer anyway, so why not get something in return, right? And by the way, these prizes aren't gonna be around forever. They're only available while stocks last. At Hyroon Beer, travelers are needed. Get stamped today.
Hyroon, hold your own.
And drink responsibly.
Good evening and welcome to SVG TV News and Sports for Monday, April 1st, 2019. I am Jennifer Richardson with the details. Everyone must pay their fair share of taxes, and the government continues to make concrete efforts to close several loopholes which continue to be exploited. This was pointed out in Parliament today during the presentation of the Income Tax Amendment Bill tabled by Minister of Finance Camilo Gonsalves. Minister Gonsalves said following the 2018 budget presentation, the Inland Revenue Department was engaged in activities to boost overall compliance. He said several loopholes were identified, which multinational conglomerates continue to exploit, and speak on how the amendment will address this issue of taxation.
A company is deemed resident for tax purposes if incorporated outside of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It is managed and controlled in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But under the current definition, an external company registered in the state for purposes of carrying out business within the state may argue that its overseas head office is actually managing and controlling branch operations in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Therefore, its local branch cannot be deemed resident in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It would then be a question of fact regarding the level of autonomy held by the local branch in respect of its operations carried on within the state, which can be manipulated or certainly argued by the branch in order to show that it has a full dependency on the overseas head office. Consequently, the amendments seek to sufficiently tighten the definition of resident in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in order to close these gaps as they have arisen in the interpretation of these actions by multinationals that have branch offices here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Minister Gonsalves said managerial charges is also an area of concern. He said the previous provisions were narrow in scope and allowed for companies to find ways to avoid paying taxes. Minister Gonsalves further explained how the amendment to Income Tax Bill 2019 will seek to close the loopholes.
Tax planners have sought to hide management charges within a myriad of terminologies that do not fall within the existing definition. So because the definition of management charges is very precise in what it listed as a management charge, they come up with ever crafty, ever new definitions to say, no, that's not a management charge, that is some other charge not covered by the Act. The amendments therefore have effectively widened the definition of management charges to encompass any administrative or technical services costs or any cost allocation charged from a related person or company or head office. As a consequence, the amendments also include a definition of related persons inserted within the Interpretation Act to accommodate the revised definition of management charges. Furthermore, the amendments have the effect of placing the burden of proof of the legitimacy of a related party transaction with a non-resident on the resident taxpayer reporting the transaction. So it clarifies where the burden of proof would lay in that case.
The Finance Minister said the amendment will also allow the taxation of remote services.
Additionally, the current wording of Section 10(1)(g) of the Income Tax Act allows, again, for a rather narrow interpretation that seeks to suggest that management services are required to be provided in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for those services to be taxed. Indeed, to avoid paying withholding taxes, taxpayers have been aggressively arguing that the management services provided by non-resident persons were not provided in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They were provided elsewhere and therefore should not be subject to withholding tax, consistent with that narrow interpretation of the provision. Especially with advancement of technology, whereby business communications and the provision of services are often carried out remotely, it is more often than not that management services are provided without the service provider being physically present within St. Vincent and the Grenadines, even though its services are provided in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Therefore, in keeping with these modern trends, the amendment to Section 10(1)(g) has eliminated any reference to management services charges being provided in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, so as to conclusively allow for remote services to be taxable.
Meanwhile, opposition MPs for West Kingstown, Daniel Cummings, and Central Kingstown, Sinclair Leacock, who had agreed that everyone must pay their fair share of taxes, highlighted their own areas of concern. MP for West Kingstown, Daniel Cummings, said while tightening of loopholes is important, the government must not be solely fixated on squeezing tax money out of companies. He said they must examine incentives to encourage investment opportunities for the country.
There are a number of companies that were based on Beckwith, for example, that provided different services to the yachting sector. And my information is that several of them subsequently pulled up shop and went over to St. Lucia, some to Grenada. I say that, Mr. Speaker, to relate it to the earlier comment I made about the consequences of our actions. But, Mr. Speaker, to my mind, and in my humble opinion, even more important than trying to squeeze out every last ounce of tax from companies, I believe it were more important for us to look at creating incentives of whatever form to encourage these companies either to expand or to reinvest, and to encourage other companies that would want to come to our territory.
Cummings also spoke of his concern with the provision in the bill, which will mandate a company to provide information to the Inland Revenue Department. He said this is a powerful tool and must be used judiciously.
And I've heard the Honourable Minister refer to this question of the burden of proof. I heard him in his presentation, and therein lies my concern, and I would like to know, because you see, Mr. Speaker, I'm very cautious again, you know. I say, I understand the need to use this kind of tool for the Income Tax Department to be effective. In fact, I am aware that in some countries, if you go about the country showing off a lot of wealth, and you're not known to have a job, you're not known to have a bona fide source of income, the state moves in, seizes it, and places the onus on you to prove where you got the resources. That is a very useful tool if carefully used.
Meanwhile, opposition MP for Central Kingstown, St. Clair Leacock, said he is concerned that SVG's interest rate on its debt and amortization is running faster than the tax revenue. He said while the country recorded an increase in tax revenue, there is also an increase in the interest payment on its debt, a situation he finds worrying.
This year it is 568. We are taking in an additional $36 million to run the affairs of the state. Last year, interest payment was $62 million. This year it is $68. So it has jumped by $6 million. So we still have a little fat, we would believe, of 30. Because the revenue is 36, the interest went up by 6. So let's say it eats up $6 million of that. But look at the amortization figure. Last year it was 137. This year it is 190. You don't even have to do the maths. In other words, the increase in revenue projected is not even sufficient to take care of the increase in interest and amortization. I hope I'm being followed carefully. Put another way, interest and amortization is still running faster than tax revenue. As Senator Bruce would say, we're playing catch up. We're playing catch up.
Prime Minister Dr. Rav Gonsalves accused the opposition MPs of providing aid and comfort to those who wish to avoid paying their fair share of taxes. Addressing the concerns outlined by the opposition MPs, the Prime Minister took the opportunity to share what he called his interpretation of the statement made by MP for West Kingstown, Daniel Cummings.
To say, rather than squeezing tax, every ounce of tax from them, get them to expand and use as an example something quite irrelevant really about yachting fees, which are not going to be detained by with a sideshow. The point is this, Mr. Speaker, is that the thrust of his argument, as I understood it, there was a genuflection, but he proceeded by the query he raised, and the conclusion he arrived at was to say, you see this bill? You're hoping to collect more money from these big companies with cross-border activities. You may well find them going elsewhere, or you may find them slimming down, and you collect less money. That is the thesis, Mr. Speaker.
But a caution is not an opposition, though.
Mr. Speaker, I am giving my interpretation as to what he said.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
But they proceeded to swiftly depart from that genuflection, and by their comments, providing aid and comfort to those who would wish not to pay their fair share of taxes.
The Prime Minister was also quick to respond to the concern relating to the provision in the amendment to the bill, which mandates information from the taxpayer.
Matter of which the Honourable Minister of Finance spoke about the person has to prove what they are asserting, the company that is, or the person, is in relation to a narrow area which hitherto they were able to get away with. It doesn't have anything to do with Tom, Dick and Harry, who has a company in Connery, Georgetown, Beckway, Chateaubelair, or Sharps. So I just want to put that at rest completely.
Addressing the concern of the Central Kingston MP Sinclair Leacock relating to the debt interest payment and the tax revenue, PM Gonsalves said many countries have similar situation.
The EU countries have more tax revenue as a percentage of GDP than St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They may also find it strange that among the 15 countries with the highest taxes in the world, I'm not talking now about tax revenue as a percentage of GDP, I'm talking about absolute tax rates, are among some of the most developed countries in the world.
Norway, Sweden, Denmark,
Sweden, Portugal, Japan, Denmark, Austria, Belgium, Netherlands, Finland, France, Israel, Slovenia, Italy, Greece, Ireland, Germany. Germany is number 15. I'm not manipulating stats. All I'm saying, Mr. Speaker, that different countries evolve in different ways.
Chairman of the Regional Security System, the RSS, Council of Ministers, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, will welcome his regional counterparts from Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis and St. Lucia for the annual Council of Ministers meeting. The meeting will convene at the Beachcombers Hotel on Friday, April 5th, 2019, commencing at 9:30 a.m. with an official opening ceremony. Remarks will be delivered by representatives from the Embassy of the United States in Barbados, the European Union and the Regional Security System. The featured address will be delivered by Prime Minister Gonsalves, who holds the portfolio as Minister of National Security. Several critical regional security issues are listed for discussion, along with the signing of 2 memorandums of understanding at the meeting. As a prelude to the Council of Ministers meeting, the Regional Security System Security Chiefs, which comprises of Commissioners of Police and heads of the Defense Forces in the RSS member states, will convene their annual meeting at the same venue under the chairmanship of Commissioner of Police Colin John. Coming up, NEMO to host month-long activities to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the last eruption of La Soufrière. This and other stories when we return with more local news. Stay with us.
Local news sponsored in part by Flow.
Hey, let's admit it. Most of us only put on data for one thing. Or maybe it's like 2 things. I know for me it's simply about Instagram. But for you, maybe it's about Facebook, right? Sometimes you just need that extra data to take you through the next 24. Well, let me tell you about Flow 24. It saved my pocket and my social life. Just $2 and I simply chose a social media that's right for me. For you, maybe it's Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram. You decide and it's yours for the next 24. Hey, it's the perfect bolt-on to your combo plan. Flow 24. Save my pocket and my social life. Isn't it about time you switch to Flow? Just dial *129 *7# option 1 to activate Flow 24. Flow terms and conditions apply.
Death is a fact of life. Even though death is a fact of life, that doesn't make it any easier. When dealing with the loss of a loved one, you may try to be strong, but it's really hard sometimes. But that's just when the experience of the staff at New Haven Funeral Home can demonstrate their compassion and help to guide your family through the difficult time. So in your time of loss, call the New Haven Funeral Home at 457-1830 or 458-1467 or email newhavenfuneralhome@gmail.com. New Haven Funeral Home, SVG's preferred funeral home.
Star Limited is now located on the third floor of the first St. Vincent Bank building. They have extended their range of products to furniture, including patio sets, closets, shoe casing, beds and mattresses, TV cabinets, and kitchen cupboards, just to name a few of their luxurious pieces, all at unbelievable prices. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out upstairs the first St. Vincent Bank building. Don't forget, they still have the best in windows, doors, burglar bars, rails, and vanities. C-Star Limited, where quality and style is our motto.
Imagine this, a world of peace, of comfort, and of constant security. A world in which protection is there without question when we need it most. Thanks to the 24/7 security halo offered by Guardsman Alarms for homes, businesses, and on the road, this is no longer a world we must imagine. This world is here. This world is now.
Kidney disease is a growing concern around the world and here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Chronic kidney disease is a life-threatening condition which occurs when a person's kidneys are no longer able to clean the toxins and waste products from the blood or perform other kidney functions normally. When this happens, a person needs dialysis. Dialysis is where a machine takes over the function of the kidney and safely removes the poisonous waste from the blood. Since 2012, Health Solutions Inc. has operated a full-service hemodialysis facility in SVG that offers state-of-the-art equipment, courteous, well-trained staff, and a comfortable treatment environment.
We're encouraging for early detection. Anyone who is either diabetic or hypertensive and has any questions or concerns, please contact us at 784-451-2836 or visit us at www.healthsolutionssvg.org.
The big red machine is ready to roll. Yes, comrades. The Unity Labour Party will celebrate its 18th anniversary of the 2001 election victory with a massive rally in Kingstown. This Thursday, we will line up at the party headquarters at 2:30 p.m. and then we will march like only Labour knows how to march through the streets of Kingstown, and we will wave with flags and rags heading straight to Heritage Square for the big celebration rally. Is Labour then, Labour now, and Labour forever. We go show them how to march. Book your transportation now, comrades. We're moving early, we finishing early, and get you back home early. We beat them at the polls, and we done beat them in the courts. Because we are winners, and they are losers. We are truly the people's government. Come celebrate with your party and walk out proud with your Labour symbol. This Thursday, the ULP, the Red Ants Army will show them who really run the road. Somebody say, Labour!
SVG-TV presents The Viewpoint, a live, informative, interactive program that creates an avenue for discussion on topics of importance. Join the live discussion on SVG-TV via our live Facebook stream and on Magic 1037-915. Share your thoughts by calling the hotline 784-458-0088 or WhatsApp 784-530-8962 or make your contribution on the live Facebook stream every first and third Sunday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth.
Hey, are you elderly, disabled, physically immobile? Don't want to be a burden to anyone? Maybe you just need a ride to your next doctor's appointment? Fed up of asking for favors? Well, did you know that there's a company operating in St. Vincent and the Grenadines that will take you from your home to any medical facility on the island? Well, now you know. Island-wide Medical Transportation Services offers door-through-door assistance no matter your situation. Just call us at 456-6442 and ask about our discount membership packages today. Island-wide Medical Transportation Services, where your health and safety come first. Located in Arnersville at the Mana Complex.
Trying to get fit for 2019? Then start your journey to fitness with Quartz. Buy any Marcy or Land Ranger gym equipment for $4.99 and over from now until March 31st and enter for your chance to win your purchase free. Shop now and pay nothing until Easter 2019. Your journey to fitness begins with Quartz. Visit us today for your gym equipment and enter to win. Quartz, bringing value home.
Yeah， Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织出天涯，看时间并肩在一起，却不同的步伐，同样的心嘛一直不断来回的穿插，是不是爱在变差，渐渐风化？
We continue with the local news. The National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, will host a month of activities to commemorate the 40th anniversary since the last eruption of the La Soufrière volcano. The activities will be conducted during the period of April 4th to May 4th and will focus on community preparedness for a volcanic eruption and sensitizing the public about the volcanic emergency evacuation aspect of the humanitarian assistance and disaster relief HADR component of the Trade Winds Exercise 2019. The activities for the 40th anniversary of the eruption of the La Soufrière will be conducted in collaboration with the University of the West Indies Seismic Research Center, the UWI-SRC, with support from the Soufrière Monitoring Unit, the SMU, and the Forestry Division. NEMO said the activities to commemorate the 40th anniversary will be officially launched during a Soufrière blowout exhibition scheduled to take place April 12th at the car park next to the Postal Corporation building in Kingstown. Following that activity, there will be a public educational field trip to La Soufrière volcano from the leeward side of the island on April 13th. On April 14th, there will be a radio program which will focus on monitoring of the volcano over the last 40 years. The other activities planned include a schools exhibition, art workshops, and communities evacuation planning. Director of the first ever Hairuna Film Festival, Aiko Rudet, said she is looking forward to doing more to facilitate the growth of filmmaking and the visual arts here in SVG. Rudet was speaking at the closing of the festival at Float Beach Bar on Saturday night. The festival, which began on the 22nd of March at Caliapore, featured open screening of local and regional films in various communities across the country. Speaking at the closing, Rudet said the festival was able to draw a diverse crowd while creating a unique and sustainable platform for local and regional filmmakers to display their work.
For Vincentian filmmakers to show their work stimulates and inspires them to continue producing things. It builds connections, it creates the groundwork for something strong and sustainable to grow. We're also aiming just to have a unique, fun event that people can come to. You can bring your family to, something new for people to do. And we really want to bring St. Vincent into this wave of filmmaking that's happening throughout the Caribbean. Right now there's a lot of films that are coming out of the Caribbean right now. There's different educational programs that are popping up. There's different opportunities for funding and what's not. So we're trying to bring St. Vincent into all of that, create opportunities for local people here, not only just to create films and culture, but also to provide jobs, because on a film set, you know, you need everybody from chefs to carpenters to drivers to all kinds of people. You need movers and stuff. So it really is a viable economic option if it becomes developed properly. So we're trying to contribute.
Rudette said she is hoping to make the festival an annual event and looks forward to creating more avenues to improve the capacity of local filmmakers.
Our plans for the future is that we definitely want to develop the festival further. So we want to, we intend for it to be an annual event, and as it expands, we want to start including workshops and seminars and sort of educational opportunities that young filmmakers can get into, script writing and those kinds of things. We hope eventually to be able to also bring more filmmakers from other countries so they can come here and share their expertise, their experience, their knowledge with Vincentian filmmakers. So the idea is that it's an annual event, but we always want to maintain that it's open air, that it's free, and that it's community based. And we try to reach as many people as possible. We also want to take things down the Grenadines as well, because you know they're as important as the mainland too. So we don't want to leave anybody out.
One local filmmaker, Jadiel Foster, who created a documentary on his community of redemption shops, had some words of encouragement for his colleagues.
As a new filmmaker in the business, I would encourage younger, people who are now coming into this field to work hard, stay focused. Don't make anything get into your way, and make sure that you practice. You have a phone, you have any device that is recordable. You make sure you record, practice, and this is what actually makes you get better at what you do. So make sure you practice.
Meanwhile, some of the patrons and original filmmakers who attended the closing ceremony on Sunday shared their views on the Hairuna Film Festival.
From what I saw, I was completely impressed. I think that the quality, not just in the filming, also in the acting, was very great. This is the first time I'm experiencing short films, and I actually like the suspense that it ends with, and it helps you to think further as to where is it going to go after this.
This particular film festival, what it does is it's all about these screenings, taking these screens, the movies into the community and letting people watch them, and over time building that connection that will take film to that next level here on this island. So it's really, really good, and you don't get that stuff overseas, so congratulations, St. Vincent.
And each of the screening locations were amazing, all different vibes, different films. It was a really great thing for St. Vincent, so I'm looking forward to the next one. You know, if you didn't come out to see it, you missed out.
We enjoyed, especially last weekend, Saturday night was really good as well. Seeing Vincentian filmmakers come out, and I think that it's something that I believe, I really hope that they have it next year again. It's really inspiring to see so many creatives from not only from the Caribbean but also from St. Vincent and the Grenadines as well.
Being here in St. Vincent is a wonderful experience compared to all the other festivals we've done locally in Trinidad, because the locations are all on the beaches and it's like a community feeling. rather than a big cinema vibe, because that's what we get locally in Trinidad.
It was really good to see something like this happening in Vincy, where we were using art and filmmaking to send messages and help people to socialize and come out. And the last film festivals were very awesome because people came out and they enjoyed the films, especially one of my favorites was Shark Drop because it was so good.
That's the local news. Coming up, study shows 350,000 TND citizens may have mental health issues. News from the region when we return. Don't go away.
Local news segment was sponsored in part by Hiron Bear. Hold your own.
Isn't it about time that you are rewarded for showcasing your national pride, loyalty, and holding your own? How about a Hiroon branded jacket, a shopping spree at Massey stores, a stainless steel cooler, cases of Hiroon, a trip to Miami, or $10,000? All of this and more can be yours. It's this simple. Each prize is 10 stamps away from the last. Get your free passport and get stamped now. How? Just buy 3 Hiroon beers and bam! Your shop owner will stamp your passport. Listen, the way I see it, you're gonna drink Hiroon beer anyway, so why not get something in return, right? And by the way, these prizes aren't gonna be around forever. They're only available while stocks last. At Hiroon Beer, travelers are needed. Get stamped today.
Hiroon, hold your own.
And drink responsibly.
The Ever-Ready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs, and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Ever-Ready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Ever-Ready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Ever-Ready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Juicy, juicy, drink today. Juicy, juicy, same great taste. Juicy, juicy, the original drink. It's a Vincy thing. Get your red and banana, pineapple, juicy cola, orange or apple. Juicy for you and for your neighbor. It's a Vincy thing. Enjoy it juicy, the original Vincy thing. Juicy.
Hello.
Hello. What is going on? Hello.
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my God, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
The more you drink, the more we feel. Drink thirsty water. The more you drink, the more we feel. Only one bottle a day. Threaten the children, the future. Drink thirsty water. Threaten the children, the future. Only one bottle a day. Drink thirsty water. Threaten the children, the future.
I had a really good time tonight.
So did I.
Life moves fast. Be prepared with Sagicor. Learn more at SagicorLife.com.
For the most delectable taste in Mediterranean cuisine, the Sultan Restaurant is here to serve you. From mouth-watering hearty breakfast to an appetizing, well-prepared lunch, we provide roti, shawarma wraps, succulent burgers, mind-blowing pizzas, and you vegetarians, we cater to you as well. Everything made fresh to bring savory delight to the Caribbean and international palates. When it comes to Sultan, eat like the Sultans do. Located on Grenville Street, operating hours are Mondays to Saturdays, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Telephone number 458-5757.
Family store, we sell everything you need for your kitchen and more. Top brands and appliances, TVs, fridges, cookers. We make your life so easy. Just come in and see us. A wide range of furniture, right here at Singer. Affordable beds and mattresses, right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. that gives you the best hire purchase deal. Right here at Singer. We'll outfit your home. Right here at Singer. The #1 family store. It's us with Singer.
The regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello?
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my God, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Welcome back. You're watching SVG-TV News. We go now to the news of the region. It is estimated that 25% of TNT's population, or some 350,000 people, are living with mental health issues, and research shows those suffering from mental illness may lead shorter lives. We hear more in this CNC3 news report.
Mental health illnesses affect millions of people worldwide, regardless of age, gender, or class. According to the World Health Organization, around 450 million people currently suffer from such conditions, placing mental disorders among the leading causes of ill health and disability worldwide. Speaking at the Ministry of Health's second and final consultation on their national mental health policy at the Hilton Conference Center earlier today, Inter-American Development Bank representative Rocio Medina Bolivar revealed Trinidad and Tobago was no exception to this.
I also learned in the case of Trinidad and Tobago, about 25%, which is more than 330,000 people of Trinidad and Tobago, are living with mental health issues. So it's very clear against this background that we need to think on mental health as a development issue.
According to Pan American Health Organization representative Dr. Erica Wheeler, those with mental illnesses are also at risk of leading shorter lives.
People with mental health disorders also experience disproportionately higher rates of disability and mortality. For example, persons with major depression and schizophrenia have a 40 to 60% greater chance of dying prematurely than in the general population, owing to physical health problems that are often left unattended.
It is no secret that mental health brings with it certain levels of social stigma, especially in Trinidad and Tobago. But, as Wheeler explained, this has further implications than one might think.
Persons with mental disorders are often denied economic, social, and cultural rights, with restrictions on the right to work and education, as well as access to reproductive rights and to the right to the highest attainable standard of health.
With this in mind, the Ministry of Health has recently opened applications for a National Director of Mental Health.
Still in Trinidad, the country's Finance Minister, Com Imbert, has said if Liat pulls out of the country, Caribbean Airlines will pick up the slack. Imbert said TNT pulled out of Liat's affairs a long time ago. His statement comes as the cash-strapped regional airline moves to restructure its operations amid increasing financial burdens. Liat is seeking US $5.4 million to help it stay airborne. During a press conference Friday, Minister Imbert criticized the media for what he said was scandalous reporting on the Liat situation.
Which would give the uninformed reader the belief that air transport to Trinidad and Tobago will just suddenly cease tomorrow. We are taking steps to deal with it. Caribbean Airlines has capacity and will, if there is a problem, I'm hoping there isn't, but if there is a problem and Liat finds itself unable to afford to fly to Trinidad, then Caribbean Airlines will pick up the slack. The government of Trinidad and Tobago got out of LIAT a long time ago. So we're not shareholders.
That's the news of the region. Coming up, Turkey's ruling party loses hold on the capital, but claims victory after Sunday's local elections. The international news is next. Stay with us.
Segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello?
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my God, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
This classic architecturally designed home was built with general living in mind. 5,536 square feet of interesting living space, all located on an 18,201 square foot waterfront lot in the premier community of Cane Garden. For additional information, we invite you to visit our website at svghomesandland.com or call our offices in Diamond, 784-456-2016.
The body moves in many expressive ways. The freedom of movement is often taken for granted until that freedom is restricted by pain. Myers Pain Kill Gel is scientifically formulated to alleviate muscle and joint inflammation. With this gel, you can target the pain in areas where it's needed the most. Bring the joy of movement back into your life with Myers Pain Kill Gel. Available at leading stores and pharmacies in SVG.
A funeral is considered as a last goodbye. The memories are for you, the family and loved ones. Joseph da Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home sympathizes and understands the grieving process. They go the extra mile, offering counseling, private funeral, chapel service, night viewing and church service, along with other services expected at a professional funeral home. Visit the office at Mesopotamia. A warm, modern, and customer-friendly environment awaits you. Joseph da Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home, offering affordability in time of need. We are here. We care.
Trying to get fit for 2019? Then start your journey to fitness with Quartz. Buy any Marcy or Land Ranger gym equipment for $4.99 and over from now until March 31st and enter for your chance to win your purchase free. Shop now and pay nothing until Easter 2019. Your journey to fitness begins with Quartz. Visit us today for your gym equipment and enter to win. Quartz, bringing value home.
SVG-TV International News segment sponsored in part by Couriers Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I don't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent. Agents and distributors, Couriers Distribution Limited.
Let's go further afield now. Turkey's ruling Justice and Development, AK party, led the weekend local elections, capturing 15 metropolitan municipalities and 24 cities. AK Party candidates got the support of 44.42% of voters on Sunday, beating the main opposition Republican People's Party, the CHP, 30.07%. As we hear in this report, President Erdogan's ruling party lost control of several big cities in the local elections. His party has won every vote since it came to power in 2002.
Political earthquake in Turkey. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's governing AK party has suffered a stunning defeat in local elections in what many say was a referendum on Mr. Erdogan's leadership. This is the first time in 25 years that President Erdogan's ruling party has lost control of the Turkish capital, Ankara. A humbled Erdogan addressed his supporters late last night, admitting his party didn't perform well.
Starting tomorrow morning, we will begin our work to identify our shortcomings and make up for them.
In Istanbul, Turkey's largest city and economic hub, the race for mayor was a dead heat, with the AKP candidate claiming victory.
According to the results, we won the elections in Istanbul.
But the opposition candidate is refusing to concede.
I said it loud and clear. I know we won. However, I cannot announce this because of my conscience, my sense of ethics, my political stance, and my understanding of statesmanship.
Erdogan and his Justice and Development Party have won every vote since the party first came to power in 2002. But this time, it appears that President Erdogan's loyal base have deserted him, in large because of a major economic crisis. The country has been hit with a recession, and inflation hovers around 20%, and the currency plunging in value. For years, Mr. Erdogan seemed unbeatable, and his party confidently ruled over Turkey. But this time around, change may be coming.
That's the news. Sports is just ahead. But before that, we take a look at the local weather report.
SVG-TV International News segment was sponsored in part by Caress Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents, and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent. Agents and distributors, Caress Distribution Limited.
The weather report sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Bebin Premium.
We take a look at the local weather conditions. Current conditions, partly cloudy, winds northeast at 15 kilometers per hour. Temperature 25.9 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 79%. Barometric pressure 1013.6 millibars. 24-hour rainfall 1.9 millimeters. Today's maximum temperature 28.5 degrees Celsius. Today's minimum temperature 23 degrees Celsius. Sunset today at 6:15 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow at 6 a.m. The forecast, partly cloudy, becoming occasionally cloudy and breezy with a few scattered showers. And the synopsis, a weak shear line is approaching the islands.
The Weather Report was sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Bebin Premium.
When you're thirsty, drink Dusty. To stay healthy, drink Dusty. When you're thirsty, drink Dusty. The more you drink, the more we feel. Drink Dusty water. The more you drink, the more we only feel. One bottle a day. Threaten the children, the future. Drink Dusty water. Threaten the children, the future. Only one bottle a day. Drink Dusty water. Threaten the children, the future.
Play for and win even more. National Lottery says more cash in store. 4 numbers from 0 to 9. Win 5 grand with $1 in line. Makes 4 and back it up too. There'll be lots of cash waiting for you. Choose for Monday to Saturday. Go get your tickets, it's so easy to play. When you play for, you'll win even more.
Unique Upholstery. Quality at a low cost. We build to suit your needs. Contact us at Redemption Shops 457-0182 or Stony Grungs 453-2089.
SVG-TV Sports, sponsored by Remax Results Realty.
Remax Results Realty proudly presents this spacious home that's perfect for a growing family with 2 living areas and kitchens. It features a circular stairway with attractive wrought iron balusters, an in-ground pool, and wraparound covered porch to enjoy the great sea views. For additional information, we invite you to visit our website at svghomesandland.com or call our offices in Diamond at 784-456-2016.
Welcome to the evening sports. St. Vincent and the Grenadines qualified for League B of the CONCACAF Nations League football tournament after their 2-1 victory over Bonaire at the Arnisvale Sports Complex on the 21st of March. They will now contest promotion to League B in a home and away competition from September. The other teams in the group are Dominica, Nicaragua, and Suriname. The draw for the Nations League took place in Las Vegas, United States on Wednesday. Among football officials witnessing the draw were President of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Football Federation, Marvin Fraser, and executive members John Hines and Dwight Batiste. Awesome FC was last Saturday crowned champions of the first division of the National Club Championship after beating Greg's FC 3-1 on penalties in the final played at the Chili playing field in Georgetown. Both teams played to a 3-all draw in regulation time. Ozim Henderson, 2, and Rafik Delplesh, the other, scored Awesome's goals in regulation time, while Romario Denny netted all 3 for Greg's. Earlier in the afternoon, Sparta FC had a 4-1 win over RSVG Police to cup the 3rd place. Both Awesome and Greg's will be promoted to the Premier Division of the 2019-2020 National Club Championships. Meanwhile, Jebel booked a place to the SVG-FF Cup knockout final with a 2-0 win over Glenside Ball Blazers yesterday at the Chili playing field. Jebel will meet North Leeward Predators in the final this Sunday at the Golden Grove playing field in Fitzhughes. Lewis Hamilton came out victorious in the Bahrain Grand Prix on Sunday after an engine problem hit runaway leader Charles Leclerc's Ferrari late in the race. Leclerc had dominated after retaking the lead following a poor start and was on course for a maiden victory when his hybrid system failed. Hamilton closed an 8-second deficit within 3 laps and swept by for his first win of 2019 with 9 laps to go. Leclerc would have slipped down to 4th behind Hamilton's teammate Valtteri Bottas and Red Bull's Max Verstappen, but was saved by a late race safety car. As victory slipped from his fingers, the despair in Leclerc's voice was clear as he asked the team what had happened and was told he had suffered a failure of the MGU-H, the part of the hybrid system that recovers energy from the turbo. It cost him 40 kilometers on the straights and left him helpless as first Hamilton and then Bottas closed in at 5 seconds a lap. The evening sports will continue in a moment. Don't go away.
The big red machine is ready to roll. Yes, comrades. The Unity Labour Party will celebrate its 18th anniversary of the 2001 election victory with a massive rally in Kingstown. This Thursday, we will line up at the party headquarters at 2:30 p.m. and then we will march like only Labour knows how to march through the streets of Kingstown, and we will wave with flags and rags heading straight to Heritage Square for the big celebration rally. It's Labour then, Labour now, and Labour forever. We go show them how to march. Book your transportation now, comrades. We're moving early, we finishing early, and get you back home early. We beat them at the polls, and we done beat them in the courts, because we are winners and they are losers. We are truly the people's government. Come celebrate with your party and walk out proud with your Labour symbol. This Thursday, the ULP, the Red Ants Army will show them who really run the road. Somebody say, Labour!
The SVG Table Tennis Association presents the OECS Champion Schools Table Tennis Competition. Join in on the fun at the West St. George Secondary School Table Tennis Center from Friday, April 5th to Monday, April 8th. Games begin at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Come see the grammar school representing teams 1 and 2, the GHS representing the girls team, and many more schools participating. Table tennis at its best. Free admission.
Welcome to Finishing and Furnishing, where a warm and friendly staff awaits you. At Finishing and Furnishing, you feel like you're in a home away from home. You will find a wide range of bedroom, living room, and appliances displayed in a stunning setting. When dealing with furniture, you need to take into consideration the colors of your room. That's why at our Penta Studio, we supply the best in interior and exterior paints. Have wooden furniture? Well, we also have stains, sealers, lacquers to get that matte or gloss finish of your desire. So give us a call at 457-2206 and come on down to Finishing and Furnishing today and start building the home of your dreams.
Your eyes only, I never need. The health of your eyes greatly impacts your daily life, from driving, watching television to texting. At Imperial Optical Inc., we promise you the best in eye care. Our trained staff, in-house ophthalmologist, optometrist, full-service lab and optical boutique position us to cater to your entire eye care. Understanding your needs and how to meet them, whether you require routine eye examination, prescription glasses, contact lenses, or sunglasses, you can choose from a wide range of designer frames at affordable prices and be greeted with excellent customer service in an inviting atmosphere when you visit us opposite the Anglican Cathedral on 58 Granville Street, Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., where your vision is our mission. Telephone 456-1882. Fax 456-2205. That's new for your eyes only.
SVG-TV presents The Viewpoint, a live, informative, interactive program that creates an avenue for discussion on topics of importance. Join the live discussion on SVG-TV via our live Facebook stream and on Magic 1037-915. Share your thoughts by calling the hotline 784-458-0088 or WhatsApp 784-530-8962, or make your contribution on the live Facebook stream every first and third Sunday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth.
Trying to get fit for 2019? Then start your journey to fitness with Quartz by Eddie Marcy or Land Ranger $4.99 and over from now until March 31st and enter for your chance to win your purchase free. Shop now and pay nothing until Easter 2019. Your journey to fitness begins with Courts. Visit us today for your gym equipment and enter to win. Courts, bringing value home.
Welcome back. We continue with sports. Year 2 Arts, Sciences and General Studies are the new track and field champions at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College as they ran away with the 2019 Quick Cash Corp National Lottery's SVG Community College Track and Field Finals. On Friday the 29th March, amassing a total of 359 points. The Technical and Vocational Division took the second spot with 249 points, while Year 1 Arts, Sciences and General Studies placed third with a total of 225 points. Year 2 Arts, Sciences and General Studies also walked away with the female and male divisional honors with a tally of 183 points in the female division and 155 points by their male counterparts. Odisha John of Year 1 Arts, Sciences and General Studies copped the award for the female meet champion with 40 points. Tamara Woodley and Kiefer Bailey, both of Year 2 Arts, Sciences and General Studies, were second and third respectively with 38 and 34 points. Taylor and Harry of Year 2 Arts, Sciences and General Studies grabbed the male meet champion award with 32 points. Javier Saxon of Year 2 Arts, Sciences and General Studies placed second with 20 points. While Trelawney Mackenzie of the Division of Technical and Vocational Division placed third with 18 points. 2 records were broken during Friday's event. In the female division, Odisha John bettered the old high jump record of 1.40 meters set by Ansel John in 2018, as that would be Angel John in 2018. As she achieved a jump of 1.50 meters. In the male division, Troy Archibald broke the 60 meters dash record of 7.20 seconds that was set in 2017 by Rasik John with a sprint of 7.15 seconds. The Technical and Vocational Division won the coveted cheerleading competition that entertained the patrons during the lunch break. Over the weekend in the Flo Caribbean Maricor Softball Cricket Competition 2019, on Saturday, first encounter saw Dung Street rivals making 149 in 20 overs. K. Mackey top scoring with 69 runs. Sopranos managed 98 in 8.5 overs. In the second game, Novice was all out for 101 in 19.1 overs. R. John top scored with 45 runs. Bowler C. John of Clinchers took 4 for 7 runs in 3.5 overs. Clinchers replied with 89 runs in 19.5 overs. On Sunday, the first game saw Dr. Thomas Injectors making 61 runs in 13.3 overs. RSVG Police won by 10 wickets in 14.3 overs. M. Richardson top scored with 47, not out. In the second game, Fully Loaded were all out for 56 runs. TK Auto Parts and Body Repair Challengers replied with 59 in 4 overs. Top scorer was Biscott with 32 runs. The final game saw Street Fighters all out in 19.5 overs, making 164 runs. Top scorer was All Run McKenzie with 97 runs. Fabon United replied with 116 all out in 18.3 overs. Bowler Courtney McDowell of Street Fighters picked up 3 for 1 in 1.3 overs. The competition is set to continue on April 6th and 7th. Roger Federer captured his 4th Miami Open title with an emphatic 6-1, 6-4 win over defending champion John Isner. The 37-year-old world number 5 broke in the opening game and took the first set in 24 minutes. In his 50th Masters final, the Swiss 4th seed produced some typically sublime ground strokes and wrapped up the match in 1 hour and 3 minutes. It is his 28th Masters title and the 101st overall for a player who has won 20 Grand Slam singles titles. Following his victory at the Dubai Championships, Federer becomes the first 2-time champion on the ATP Tour this season, ending a streak of 19 different winners in 2019. That's how we end sports this evening. We'll be right back to wrap things up. Stay with us.
SVG-TV Sports was sponsored by Remax Results Realty.
Remax Results Realty proudly presents this modern 4-bedroom home located in the premier neighborhood of Cane Garden. Built in 2005, it features an open design, circular stairway, and amazing views of the Grenadine Islands. For additional information, we invite you to visit our website at svghomesandland.com or call our offices in Diamond at 784-456-2016.
My sister's pharmacy is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores, Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
A new name in pharmaceuticals has come to SVG, and that name is Q-Care. Q-Care Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality. Q-Care Pharmaceuticals is located uptown Kingstown on Halifax Street in the Gecko Building, right opposite the General Post Office. Q-Care opens Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays until 1:30 p.m. We fill your prescriptions promptly. We invite you to come in and experience the new standard in pharmaceuticals. Q-Care, where the Q always stands for quality.
26 retail shops and restaurants open now for your convenience. At the cruise ship terminal. At the cruise ship terminal. It's a great venue to rent for functions. Secure parking, great and beyond. At the cruise ship terminal. At the cruise ship terminal.
Convenient parking at the Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal and the Geese Compound. The Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal has 26 retail shops and restaurants with a variety of food offerings. A great secure venue for your function with a great ambience. Also, we offer lock storage service. The Cruise Ship Terminal. Convenience for you.
At the cruise ship terminal. The cruise ship terminal.
Still going to town for hardware? No, you don't need to. Pinchers Hardware in Pembroke. It's your one-stop shop for all your hardware needs. We stock building materials, blocks, sand, and stones. Also plumbing and electrical fittings. We have automotive supplies too. And to make things easy, we will deliver to your location. Come on in or simply call us at 458-7591 or 533-1576. We are open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pinchers Hardware, located in Pembroke, where quality meets price.
You've been watching SVG-TV News and Sports. Before we leave you, we take a second look at the headlines. Government to tighten up on tax loopholes with the passing of the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2019. Study shows 350,000 TNT citizens may have mental health issues. Turkey's ruling party loses hold on the capital but claims victory after Sunday's local elections. And in sports, Vinci Heat qualifies for CONCACAF Nations League. On behalf of all of us here at SVG TV, thanks for viewing. I am Jennifer Richardson, reminding you to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and daily headlines. Also check out SVG TV's News in 15 weekdays at 12:45 p.m. Good night.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentions for years with their high prices. They pay General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Every child deserves a healthy breakfast before school. Give the gift of a healthy breakfast.
With just one bottle of Tusty water a day, you help brighten a child's future. The more you drink, the more we feed. Stay healthy, drink Tusty.
Tourism is for me. Tourism is for you. Tourism is everyone's business. Yeah, live it, love it, embrace it.
If you're HIV positive or have an STI, having unprotected sex with multiple partners puts them in grave danger. You'll expose every partner and their present and future partners to HIV or another STI. Use a condom every time you have sex. You can live a productive life even if diagnosed with HIV. Remember, early detection is key to your survival. Be responsible, protect yourself and others. Help stop the spread of HIV and other STIs.
Trying to get fit for 2019? Then start your journey to fitness with Quartz. Buy any Marcy or Land Ranger gym equipment for $4.99 and over from now until March 31st and enter for your chance to win your purchase free. Shop now and pay nothing until Easter 2019. Your journey to fitness begins with Quartz. Visit us today for your gym equipment and enter to win. Quartz, bringing value home.
Hey, let's admit it. Most of us only put on data for one thing. Or maybe it's like two things. I know for me it's simply about Instagram. But for you, maybe it's about Facebook, right? Sometimes you just need that extra data to take you through the next 24. Well, let me tell you about Flow 24. It saved my pocket and my social life. Just $2 and I simply chose a social media that's right for me. For you, maybe it's Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram. You decide and it's yours for the next 24. Hey, it's the perfect bolt-on to your combo plan. Flow 24. Save my pocket and my social life. Isn't it about time you switch to Flow? Just dial *129 *7# option 1 to activate Flow 24. Flow terms and conditions apply.